Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to take a look and see what is the energy around you the next 48 hours. Keep in mind this is going to be all signs, Aries through Pisces. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, or rising placement. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, let's see the energy surrounding you, Aries. The next 48 hours, what is the energy around Aries at this time? The next 48 hours. Okay, we have motivation, strength, and passion. Hidden at the bottom of the deck is friendship. So it does look like there is something that you're motivated when it comes to your willpower and your courage and strength. When it comes to this connection around you. Something that maybe you've been very passionate in your heart and your soul, but you maybe really had not had the courage and strength or even motivation in the past to say something. So let's clarify what this is for Aries. The next 48 hours. Okay, so it looks like there's been some negative issues around this person. Maybe this person has been a little bit arrogant, a little bit egotistical, a little bit lacking composure around you. And you have been consistently being this person's friend. It feels like there's an imbalance in the friendship. And you've known this for quite some time. But it feels like in the next 48 hours, things are going to come to a head where you're going to feel more motivated to express your desires of things to be corrected. You're building up your strength and courage to realize that this person's behavior is very arrogant, very reckless towards you, and it's not improving. It's actually maybe getting worse. So it does feel like you are finally realizing the conflict has to stop, and you're going to say something to this person in the next 48 hours. So what's going to be the likely outcome here for Aries? Does look like after a really difficult conversation, your person may actually feel gypped in the situation. They may feel like you're just pushing them to the side. You may actually tell your person that you have tried to support them, you've tried to be generous with them and their behavior, but you can't tolerate it anymore. And it does feel like you're going to make the difficult decision that you no longer want to support this negative friendship, and you may actually decide to disconnect. So let's get one card of advice or one card affirmation card for Aries in the next 48 hours. What is the advice or affirmation that Aries needs to know? Meditate on the answer. So if you know that you have been going through a situation with one of your close friends and you just feel like it's not improving, meditate on the answer on how to address the situation. Taurus, the next 48 hours for Taurus. What's going on for Taurus in the next 48 hours? Let's find out. Taurus. What's the energy around Taurus the next 48 hours? Ascending, strength, revelation, and joy. So it does look like you are ascending maybe spiritually. Your happiness is growing and evolving because something is being revealed to you in the next 48 hours. Let's find out what this is. The next 48 hours for Taurus. Looks like you have some victory and success coming your way. You maybe have been working really, really hard towards something and you're about to reveal it towards other people, or you're about to reveal it to people. So maybe you've been working on like a hobby, something that you're going to be really proud of. You're about to reveal it to your family, your friends. Maybe it's something you're going to promote online. You're about to get major recognition for whatever this revelation is that you're about to receive. We do have the Six of Wands, so this is something that you're going to feel very victorious. You're going to feel like you really are being praised and recognized for all the hard work that you've done. So whether this is a job, a creative endeavor, a hobby of some sort, it's going to bring you a lot of inner joy in the next 48 hours because you are ascending. Your light of your creativity is actually inversing upward. Let's get one affirmation or card of advice for Taurus for the next 48 hours. Okay, I will love myself. And I am resourceful today. I will turn anything into an opportunity. So you're turning something that people don't know. It's going to turn into a really big opportunity for you. We also have today I'm accepting. Today I will open my heart and listen with an open mind with new ideas and opportunities. So when you unveil or reveal whatever this is that you've been working on or going towards to people around you, maybe even online, you're going to get some other ideas and suggestions that come out of it that's actually going to benefit you also. All right, Gemini. The next 48 hours for Gemini. What do they need to know? What's the energy surrounding Gemini in the next 48 hours? Gemini. What's the energy surrounding Gemini? Harmony, beauty, and love. Bottom of the deck is release. You're hearing something from your guides in the next 48 hours about your beauty, your internal beauty and your external beauty. Gemini, if you've been struggling with how you feel about yourself, you're going to get almost like a air hug from your guides in the next 48 hours. This energy coming towards you is you're releasing whatever this pressure, this burden is. Maybe you have an expectation to be a certain weight or to look a certain way or dress a certain way or live a certain lifestyle. And that in the next 48 hours, there's something your guides are giving to you that's giving you a place of realizing you don't have to have those expectations on yourself, that you are beautiful inside and out, and that you deserve, there it is, the Empress right there, that you deserve to recognize that you don't have to kill yourself to meet others' expectations. Something in the next 48 hours, it could be maybe work, it could be family, it could be friends. You are going to realize that you're going to get to a place of peace because something about, you may have a dream, you may see like some type of omen or some type of maybe song, something actively is going to be placed in your presence in the next 48 hours that you've been working really hard to meet others' expectations about yourself, about how you view things or about how you look or how you do things. And you're going to realize in the next 48 hours, whatever's put in your presence actively is guiding you to realize that you do not have to meet others' expectations. The only expectation you have to meet is on yourself. It's almost like being forced to hold a mirror up and say, I am good enough. I do deserve this. Or I don't need to meet their expectations, only my own. So in the next 48 hours, you're going to be really committed to loving the peace that you're going to feel with loving yourself internally and externally. So let's get one part of advice or one affirmation for Gemini for the next 48 hours. What is the affirmation or the advice for Gemini? What do they need to know? Gemini. I will heal and move on. This is you releasing others' expectations that have been put on you. Maybe since childhood, maybe since adulthood. But you are healing and letting that go and moving on. All right, Cancer, the next 48 hours. What is the energy surrounding Cancer the next 48 hours? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear about the energy in their presence in the next 48 hours? Cancer. Okay, so we've got ascension, transformation, knowledge, and we've also got power hidden at the bottom of the deck. So you're learning something about some changes that you need to do, some growth and evolution. You're shifting your focus. You're no longer lying to yourself or to others about what you know. Like, it's almost like you're learning that you have a voice. You have something to say when it comes to your life. Yeah. Maybe people around you have always pushed you around, and now you're finally gaining the power to push back. You're changing because you realize that maybe you know more than the other people around you. And there it is, the Tower. People don't expect this from you. You could be somebody who is consistently a follower, somebody who just follows and goes with the flow and doesn't really fight change or resistance, maybe at work, maybe with your family or your friends. But right now you're fighting for your own corner. You're realizing your own power. You're realizing that maybe that coworker who thinks they know it all, they don't know as much as you do. And you're coming through and pushing yourself in the light. Yeah, you're no longer lying to yourself that you don't have the confidence to be able to be, you know, maybe that trainer or be that example, that pillar of strength. There's something that unexpectedly in the next 48 hours, you are bringing a side of yourself that you have never brought to the table around people, whether it's your coworkers, your friends, your family, your social network, but you are harnessing in that willpower and strength that you're releasing who you truly are on the inside, something that most people do not see. And instead of being pushed around, you're recognizing that you don't want to be pushed around anymore. You want to be the person who is a go-to person, someone who is knowledgeable, who is smart, and knows a lot. Let's get one affirmation or card of advice for Cancer. Patience is within me. Yeah, I think patiently you know that you have been wanting to say something for quite some time. It's kind of like, for example, if you work at a company and you've been there a long time, but you're very introverted, so you don't really tell people what you know. And somebody comes in and they just started 2 months ago and they act like they know everything. There's something about you've been very patient to waiting for the opportunity for you to express your knowledge of how to do something more effectively or more efficiently. And people are going to be surprised by this in the next 48 hours. Leo, the next 48 hours, Leo. What is the energy around Leo in the next 48 hours? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear the next 48 hours for Leo? What's the energy around Leo in the next 48 hours? You're being guided to find peace in a situation. You're going to know what direction to go. There's something about you understanding your own belief system. I'm hearing that song, I see the light, I've been baptized. Fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Look at we got the Emperor popped out. So you are coming in your power, Leo, in the next 48 hours. You're being guided to be somebody who's reliable. You're being guided to logically see the sense of direction of who you are and what it is that you truly want. It looks like your motivation is shifting and changing, that you maybe were stuck in a very negative thought or negative pattern for quite some time, and you're being shown the way in the next 48 hours. You're being guided to be very disciplined to let go of those negative thoughts or patterns. You're putting an end to it, and you're listening. You're maybe highly intuitive. You maybe have confirmation of some sort that you're going to be guided in the next 48 hours to believe that you can do this. There's something that you haven't been satisfied with for a very long time, and you're finally realizing those things that you were going towards, they weren't working because of something negative, but you're letting go of that negativity. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This is a part of your fate and destiny for you to let go of this pattern, let go of this belief in the next 48 hours. You're going to get to a place of you're going to go in a completely different direction. Let's get one card of advice or affirmation for Leo in the next 48 hours. What's the advice or the affirmation for Leo? Stay strong and bold. That is you getting into your power. Virgo. All right, Virgo. What is the energy surrounding you the next 48 hours? Virgo, the next 48 hours. Virgo, what's the energy around Virgo? Okay, so we do have Charity at the bottom of the deck. So it does feel like you are changing up. The people that you normally give to, you're no longer giving to. You're realizing that your efforts are not being protected or not being reciprocated. So you could be deciding that you've given to a situation or a person that you are going to have maybe this aha moment that it's just not working. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords coming out, the 10 of Wands, and the King of Cups. Your heart is telling you that you're in this way more than they are. Your heart is telling you that you're burned out, you're tired, you feel the pressure and the weight on your shoulders because of this situation. You've been patient for long enough that you've waited to see the vision that this person was going to reciprocate back to you. And you're recognizing that this person isn't going to change. And the only person you can change, and you're going to realize this in the next 48 hours, is yourself. Changing the situation. You may have been swept up in the idea of something happening with this person, and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. It's just not happened. And you're being guided to realize that you can keep giving and giving. And look at this. Keep giving and giving and giving, and all the way around, then all the way down. You can give as much as you want. You can give everything. But this person is not giving the same in return. And you're finally realizing that all of the warmth and the tenderness you've given to this person, they're not giving back to you in return. So you're going to take your energy back, and you're going to recognize that you need to protect yourself and not give as much to this person anymore. Whether this is a friend or a family member. Let's get one affirmation or card of advice for Virgo. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear in the next 48 hours? Virgo. Today I choose. Today, I will only surround myself with people who support me. This is you accepting that if people are not going to give as much as you give, you're not giving anymore. All right, Libra. The next 48 hours for Libra. What is the energy surrounding Libra the next 48 hours? Let's find out. Libra. What's the energy around Libra? Okay, so it looks like in the next 48 hours, you're going to be really present with a situation. This could be with your children, if you have children. This could be with your mother. This could be with your aunt or your grandmother. There's feminine energy here. You're going to feel like you need to be present with this person in the next 48 hours. This person is needing grace, and they're needing your nurturing love. They're needing your companionship. They're needing your sensitive nature. This is somebody who you may look at this person as controlling, domineering, somebody that the truth is you are a better person than this person. This person may be going through something in the next 48 hours. And the universe is saying the next 48 hours, give this person grace. That even though they maybe haven't always been the best to you, there's something about you being able to give this person your undeniable love and nurturing. There's something about, there's words of wisdom that you're going to supply to this person in the next 48 hours. You're being guided to. You're going to question. You're going to say, you know, I don't really want to go help this person. I don't want to go sit with them because they're sick, or I don't want to be around them because this hair strand is driving me crazy. I don't want to be around them because they're not been nice to me or whatever. There's something about spending time with this person and giving them grace at their time of need. This could be somebody who is trying to recover from an illness or a sickness. And sometimes when people are in that position, they start to think back and reflect on their life. And they start to feel guilt or remorse over decisions they made, or things that they said, or things they didn't do. And it feels like the universe is asking in the next 48 hours, as much as you don't want to go be with this person for your purpose, you might feel inspired to do it because you're a kind person. And the universe is saying, give this person the grace that you know you can give them, because the reason you're being guided to go sit with this person or go visit this person that you don't want to is it feels like this person, they're about to tell you the secret of the guilt that they have felt, the apology that they know they've owed you for a very long time. And the only way this person is going to be able to release what they feel and ask for forgiveness, maybe God has asked them to ask for forgiveness from you, is by having that conversation with you. And you're going to be resistant. You're not going to want to go. You're going to resist against it. And of course you have free will. You don't have to. But this person is needing your energy right now, needing your presence, because you are somebody who is very inspiring, and you're somebody who is very nurturing. And this person has a lot of inner truth that they want to say to you. And they know that they don't have a lot of time maybe to say it to you. And that's why it's so important for this person in the next 48 hours. And honestly, it may come from not this person directly, but somebody that's maybe a friend or a relative of this person. They may reach out and say, hey, so-and-so has asked you to come and sit with them. And so, of course, you have free will, but that's the energy in the next 48 hours. Let's get you a card of advice or an affirmation card for Libra. What is the advice or the affirmation for Libra in the next 48 hours? I will love myself. This is you having self-love and self-respect on whatever choice you decide to make. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, the next 48 hours, what's the energy surrounding you? What is it that you need to know in the next 48 hours, Scorpio? One more. Scorpio. You're being asked to release something in the present moment that happens the next 48 hours. Something that somebody may tell you a secret of some sort, something that you've protected for a long time, but you're being asked to release it, to say it in the next 48 hours. It's something, you're innocent in the situation. You're maybe the bystander of the situation. You're being asked to speak the truth. Queen of Wands. 8 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. It's going to cause a fight. There's going to be a disagreement. This could be between siblings. This could be with family members. You may go to a family get-together, maybe an anniversary party, a wedding, a celebration of some sort, a get-together of some sort. You're going to be questioned about a secret you know about somebody that's at this get-together. And you have escaped telling the truth for quite some time. But now comes the time where you may play it off and say you forgot, you don't really know, you're not really sure. Everybody's going to know that you know the truth, and now's the time for you to speak the truth. Whatever this secret is that you've been holding on to for quite some time, the truth is about to come out, and you're going to feel conflicted because you don't want to fight about knowing this secret. But you can no longer protect it. It's time. All right, what is the advice or the affirmation for Scorpio in the next 48 hours? I release all negative energy, especially if this is something you've been harboring for a very, very long time. This secret, releasing it is going to help you, free you. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, the next 48 hours. What's the energy surrounding Sagittarius in the next 48 hours? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. You're about to connect with a friend that you haven't connected with if I can speak, connect with in a very long time. Somebody's going to reach out to you. Somebody who has been ready to apologize about something. This person's been thinking a lot about you. And so in the next 48 hours, they're coming towards you with the intention of apology. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to admit that they failed themselves. They failed they failed the situation. Between the two of you, they're going to be really emotional. They might be crying a lot. This is somebody who they are going to maybe tell you they found God, or they've went through a wake-up call. They've had an epiphany about the situation, and they have a lot of anxiety over it, but they are coming towards you to apologize. So it looks like you're getting an apology in the next 48 hours. Let's get one advice or affirmation for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? What do they need to hear at this time? Sagittarius, next 48 hours. You are entering a time of happiness. This might make you really happy that this person finally came around and did the right thing by apologizing to you. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. The next 48 hours, what is the energy around you? What do you need to know? Capricorn's energy the next 48 hours. Capricorn. You're going to have a friend come towards you that is going to ask you for some money. They're kind of a charity case. They always ask people for money. And the truth is that you don't want to give this person money, but you may feel guilted into it. This person's going to lay the guilt on you pretty thick. This person might tell you, like, you know, I made a bad investment, I lost a few jobs, but I've started over. I've got my life together, and I just need some money to get to where I'm going. You know, maybe they need bus fare money or something, or they need money to move or something that they're going to tell you they're going to pay you back, but the truth is, if you lend them the money, they're not paying you back. You probably won't hear from them for quite some time because they don't have it to pay you back. So just know that if you give them money, it's a donation, it's charity, it's not a loan, okay? Even though they may say it's a loan, it's not a loan. Aquarius. What is the energy around Aquarius? Did I give you an advice card, Capricorn? Let me give you an advice card, sorry. Today I'm curious. Today I will open my mind and explore new possibilities and opportunities. All right, now Aquarius. Change the timestamp. All these people coming out of the woodworks. All right, Aquarius. The next 48 hours, what is the energy around Aquarius? The next 48 hours, what do you need to know, Aquarius? Let's see. You're being guided to humble yourself in the next 48 hours. Something's happening that it's going to hit your heart. You could be somebody who you're already maybe a little bit emotional, but you're being guided to be extra sensitive in a situation that you need to humble yourself at. It could be at work. You may have actually applied for a promotion or an advancement. Yeah, 6 of Wands. You applied for something that you feel like you rightfully deserved, but you don't get it. Somebody else gets it. And you've been very dedicated, very committed to mastering your craft at your employment, and it hasn't worked. You're being guided to humble yourself in the situation and protect what you truly feel. You feel upset, you feel angry, you feel that it's not fair, that maybe you've worked the overtime, you've learned it, you've been there longer, you've been more dedicated. There's something about humbling yourself and congratulating the winner of the position, the person who got promoted, the person who got the award, whatever it is in the next 48 hours. You're going to feel inspired that you need to just be humble in the situation. There was something about patience that just wanted to pop out. There's a reason why, Aquarius, that you're being asked to be humble. Today I feel healthy. Today my mind is clear, my body is healthy, and my soul is at peace. There's something about patience tied in with this. There might be something better down the road that your employer is thinking for you is why you did not get the position. So just be humble in the next 48 hours whenever this other person gets this recognition or award that you expected to get. All right, Pisces. Pisces, the next 48 hours. What's the energy around Pisces the next 48 hours? What does Pisces need to know? What do they need to hear in the next 48 hours? Pisces. You're going to be very clear on a direction that you want to go when it comes to a romantic partnership. Maybe you have been dealing with a Sagittarius. You've been very patient. I thought something flipped. You've been very patient with this person. Things are going to progress. Things are changing in the situation. 9 of Cups. There's your Tower. There's your change. 7 of Cups. You've been waiting for this person to reveal something. There's been a lot of confusion when it comes to the connection, and you're going to feel like it's almost like you do a twirl and you go in the complete opposite direction. Something instantly motivates you in the next 48 hours saying, you know what? I'm not going to procrastinate anymore. I'm going to start dating other people. I'm going to start talking to other people. I'm going to start feeling motivated to be with someone else because this connection is not growing and evolving. Yeah, you got the King of Wands energy. This is all about you have no shame in your game and going out and starting to flirt with other individuals because this person's not giving you what you're wanting. They're keeping you in the friend zone or the situation or whatever it's called. So let's get you one card of advice. What's the affirmation or the advice for Pisces in the next 48 hours? Let's find out. You can't change anyone else but yourself. This is confirmation that you can't get this person to change. You can only change you, and it looks like the next 48 hours you're agreeing that you can't change them and you're done. C'est la vie.